In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with the giving screen in ChurchTrac. First, click the Giving and Pledges button, and that'll bring you to the Contributions screen in ChurchTrac. This is where I can begin adding contributions, and to do so, I simply click the Add button at the bottom, and then I have to select a date that somebody donated to my organization. I'm going to select last Sunday, and then click Add Date. And right away I can start adding contributions by clicking the Add Contributions button in the top right corner of the screen. To do so, I just begin typing the first few letters of one of my donors. So I'm going to use Jamie Ableton as an example. Let's say she gave $100. In the category drop-down menu, I can select a category that the donor wanted the money to go towards. So let's say Jamie wants $100 to go toward the building campaign to raise money to buy a new building for this church. I can leave a note in the memo line if there's something important that needs to be notated. And this plus sign on the right allows me to itemize donations. So if I click that, let's just say that Jamie actually gave more than $100. Let's say she gave $150, and she wanted the other $50 to go to the children's ministry. So I can select that in the drop-down menu as well. Below that, I can say how she gave, whether by check or cash or card. If she gave by check, I can enter the check number, click Add this contribution, and I'm done. Not only is this contribution listed in the ledger on the bottom, but it's also already showing up in her Church Connect account, and it's already been added to her contribution statement. So all of this has been updated across the board. And from here, all I have to do is type in the name of the next donor that gave on the date I selected a little while ago and begin this process all over again. Once I've added all of my donors and the amount that they donated, I click Close, and then review everything that I entered earlier on the right, just to make sure that nothing has been left out. Now, if you have a lot of past donations and you're just getting started with the giving screen in ChurchTrac, there is an import button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. This is where if you have a spreadsheet of all of your past donations, you can drag and drop that spreadsheet into this window on the bottom and import all of your past giving. Also, if you've been using an online giving provider, you can select the name of that provider in this drop-down menu at the top, and then export the transactions from that provider's account and import that spreadsheet into ChurchTrac to bring in all of those transactions as well. Now, there's a lot of reports you can generate on giving in ChurchTrac, specifically and most importantly, the contribution statement. If you click the Reports tab, the contribution statement is the first thing that's already highlighted. All you have to do to generate this report is select the date range here at the top, and then click View Report. And within a few seconds, you have a PDF of every single contribution statement of every donor at your organization. You can print this off and put it in the mail, or you can hand it to people the next time you see them. You can also create pledge campaigns with ChurchTrac, where you can monitor the amount that people pledged and the progress they've made toward that pledged amount. And there's also online giving with ChurchTrac. We offer recurring donations, credit, debit, or ACH giving, and our online giving fees are the lowest in the industry. And if you want to learn more about online giving, go to our user guide and read our Setting Up Online Giving article. And that's getting started with the giving screen. To learn more about ChurchTrac's giving features and more, click the Help button in the top right corner of the screen to view our online user guide. It's filled with hundreds of helpful articles, step-by-steps, and videos just like this one. Speaking of videos, we also post our entire library of videos and live streams on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out and subscribe. Until next time.